guys, welcome back to another episode of your favorite show, Cook With Us. I'm Izzy and this is Chris, in case you're new around here. And tonight we are making lasagna.
Your comfort food.
The ultimate comfort
Winter
food.
comfort food.
Heck yeah. And ours is gonna be gluten-free, obviously. So we have our gluten-free pasta. It's actually the same brand as the pasta that we made a few weeks ago. It's called like Pasta Joy. It is a joy. And we got our veg. We're doing ground beef tonight from Costco. Comes in 3-pack. Organic, really good. Garlic tomato sauce. And some spinach and cheese, of course.
And shrooms, and peppers, and onion, and garlic.
I said vegetables, but
well,
you may as well be thorough. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We do it's pretty healthy, minus the cheese. Pretty easy recipe to follow along with. We don't do anything fancy with ours, like ricotta or anything, although delicious. So we're just gonna take you through. We already pre-chopped some of the vegetables, and we're gonna put them in the food processor to make them extra small and get them in the sauce. We'll start with that.
let's do it.
Here's just a little closer up of the veg. We just kind of chopped it into big chunks before we put it into the food processor. So it just looks like that. So the oven is preheated to 400 Fahrenheit. Chris is gonna start on the ground beef, and I'm just gonna chuck the veggies in the blender. We don't actually have a food processor anymore, but the blender works pretty much just as well. You just kind of chuck each thing in at a time and then just use the pulse function. Do you want scissors?
It's meant to be an easy open. It's not very easy.
There's scissors.
No, I'll get it.
All right. What are you seasoning with?
Well, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Just a little salt.
Some garlic powder.
Yep, the usual.
Well, this is pepper, but there's going to be garlic powder.
Okay. There it is.
Never
Anything
have
else?
too much garlic,
True.
I believe. Garlic bait.
Here's my blender aftermath. It's like 1 bell pepper, handful of big mushrooms, the garlic, and a full onion, all mashed up from the blender. And I'm just gonna go and chuck it in the sauce to make, and then we're gonna add the tomato sauce, and that'll be like the meat layer of the lasagna. And then we have water boiling for the pasta. Just mixing it all together. Let the veggies cook for a little bit, and then we'll add the tomato sauce. And then once the pasta's cooked, we'll start layering. Pasta just went in. Still stirring away. We're gonna add spinach shortly. Let's do that now, actually. The pasta noodles don't quite fit, so once they get bendy, I usually just like to try to force them in or flip them. Just do like a little flippy like that until they all can get fully immersed. Sauce time. We usually use a whole jar.
A whole jar?
Yeah, we usually do. Work that muscle.
Are you filming?
Yeah. Oh my
Okay.
God.
Few herbs. Just a teaspoon of basil, or basil,
A little basil.
and a teaspoon of oregano.
Naturally, in our house, we love oregano. Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, you could probably put some thyme in too, but
Yum, that already smells good. Our sauce is pretty much ready to go. You don't necessarily need everything to be fully cooked because it's gonna go in the oven. Pasta is almost done. Needs like a couple more minutes, and again, don't cook the pasta till it's like fully soft because it'll cook a little bit more in the oven. Okay, time to strain the pasta.
I'll break the strainer.
Okay. always give the pasta a little rinse after because it's rice pasta. Sometimes it gets a bit like, gets a bit goopy. So we'll give it a little rinse.
Rinse.
Okay. Oh, jeez. All right, I think we're ready to start layering, which is the fun part, besides eating it.
Izzy sometimes likes to speak in song.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
Layer it. I'm good to go now. Is it? No, it looks good. Okay, we're gonna start layering now. We're just gonna do it here so you guys can see what we're doing. I'm not really sure which way you're actually supposed to layer lasagna, but we always start with a meat layer on the bottom. It's just what we do.
Works.
It works. And we don't have like quite enough pasta noodles this time to do our normal 3 layers, so we're probably gonna do like 2 chunky layers. So I'm gonna make the sauce layers extra thick, just spreading it across the bottom.
You need some more than that.
I know.
Okay.
More? Okay. It's not our day, guys. It's not our day today. It looks good. Okay, next layer, pasta. Okay, we have completed the first pasta layer on top of the sauce. Cheese time.
Oh yeah.
And then we repeat. There's our finished piece.
Not finished yet. Final ingredient.
Oh yeah, you need Parmesan cheese on the top, hundo P. It makes it. We had to do a little bit of patchwork with the pasta because a lot of them seem to have broken. All good. 2 layers of solid deliciousness and cheesiness.
Time to bake it.
We usually cook it for like 30 minutes-ish because the meat is pretty much already cooked by the time we put it in the oven. We just need the noodles to cook a little bit more, so we usually do like 30 minutes, let the cheese brown nicely, and we leave it uncovered. That is a work of art. Look at that layering. Layered. Best leftovers also. So yeah, we're gonna chuck it in. 400 degrees for like 30 minutes, but monitor.
400 C, no Fs. Like Izzy. No Fahrenheit.
Finished product. Nicely golden brown. It was exactly half an hour that we put it in for, and it was perfect. Lasagna is looking fly. We want to dive in right this second, but we're gonna wait until it cools down so we don't burn our mouths and die a painful death. Okay, the only thing left to do now is eat.
Cut her up.
We let it sit. We managed to let it sit for like 5 minutes and stared at it. This is the hard part. You kind of want to like do like a spazzy cut so that you don't like totally ruin all of the crispy cheese layer on the top. So it should be like kind of nice and crispy on the top and then gooey on the inside. Do you want to serve or do you want me to serve? Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna go eat that now.
That's some good shit.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next episode. I don't know what we're gonna make yet. We're gonna have to think about it.
Maybe something Christmassy, possibly?
Maybe, yeah. Leave you guys comments and suggestions in the box below, and we will see you next time. it.